back in the 1990s, and my grandfather was in his late 70s, and I would come home to visit from college, and I'd go over there. My grandfather was not a personable guy, but we kind of bonded over wrestling because he enjoyed watching wrestling, and I'd go over there and watch it. I'd videotape the pay-per-views and take them over for him. And well, one Sunday morning, I went over, and he was watching wrestling. It was Greg Valentine versus somebody, and he says to me, "Hey, you know, that ain't wrestling." And I thought, this is the moment where my grandfather shares the wisdom of the ages with me, but he doesn't say to me, you know, that's all fake. What he says to me is, that's just two guys beating on each other. And I thought, I'm at a crossroads here. What do I do? So I could have said, you know, grandfather, it's all a show. But what I said was, well, grandfather, you know, they're all on steroids. A few months later, my grandfather passed away. And I realized, oh my God, my grandfather died thinking his 20-year-old grandson thought that wrestling was legit.
Or that all the wrestlers were on steroids. And you probably weren't wrong. Greg Valentine, I don't know, I can't speak for Greg Valentine. Greg Valentine's one of those people with just like old grandpa body, where their stomachs are like rock hard. In reality, it was probably steroids, but I don't know. Only the Hammer does. Or anybody that was injecting the Hammer at the time. All of those guys were in that time. They had to be. Even the ones that didn't look it were on it. It was just part of the culture. And your grandpa wasn't wrong, by the way. They were just guys punching each other. But maybe he had a pure respect for Greco-Roman amateur catch-as-catch-can pure wrestling. And he wanted to see Olympic style. And you were showing him this Greg the Hammer Valentine match. Which for those of us who were around for that era know that it wasn't the most technically sound. It was just a guy allegedly on steroids walking around punching each other. Hey, thanks for watching. That call was part of a whole podcast called Wrestling Anonymous. Listen to the whole thing weekly. Wherever you listen to your podcast, go subscribe. While you're at it, subscribe right here on YouTube to Colt Cabana's channel. Thank you.